In March of 2022, a YouTuber named Jared Coker uploaded a video titled "Caught and Arrested at an Abandoned Factory" on his channel, Jared Coker. His channel is dedicated to exploring abandoned locations, and he frequently uploads footage of his disturbing encounters while visiting various abandoned places. Across the United States, in this particular video, Jared explored an abandoned pet food factory located in Wichita, Kansas. At the start of the video, he climbed through a window to enter the facility and showcase the various machinery and equipment that had been left behind.
While exploring, I did not encounter anything out of the ordinary and seemed to be entirely alone.
However, about 15 minutes into his exploration, Jared spotted a red car approaching the factory and entering through the gates. This is when things started to take a very disturbing turn.
Uh-oh, there's a car right there. Oh, they're out of their car. Oh, they're coming in the gate. They're coming in the gate. On second thought, I might just want to wrap this up a little quicker here. I want to see where he goes, though. Yeah, if I'm going to leave here, I'm going to need to know exactly where he's headed towards. He's really coming all the way in here. He's opening the second gate now. I'm really concerned. He's going to go around where I can't see him. I really do got to get out of here now. I don't like that after observing a red car go through both gates. It's evident that the man intends to enter the factory. Oh God, someone's right out there. What do I do? Oh my God, was that a gunshot? I think it was. He had something in his hand too. It must have been a gun. I can't see him anywhere now. We're going back down to the first floor. No, don't make sense. No. The worst thing is I don't know where he is. I've got several different possible ways I could get out of here, but I don't know which side he's on, so I don't know which sides to avoid. Yeah, I don't know for sure, but I think we just have to go for it.
After hearing a loud gunshot, Jared made every effort to escape without attracting attention. Unfortunately, he couldn't find a proper route to escape and decided to leave anyway. After climbing out of the window he had entered earlier, it seemed that Jared had successfully avoided the armed man, however, just when he thought he was safe.
Whoa, stop right there.
Whoa, who else? Oh, it's just me. You scared me to death.
Get over there now.
What?
Sit down, get these handcuffs, put them on.
Got it. Either I put them on, you can put them on. Take your pick.
Okay, what's going to happen is the police are going to come and then take your name and get you for criminal trespassing. It's nothing these days. A lot better than me, isn't it?
Was that what I heard?
Yeah, what you see people down, they run. There you go. Don't you see like something says a use of deadly force? What do you think that is?
I thought that was kids spray painting.
No, that's me. Nobody else is with you, right?
No, it's just me.
Okay. I just don't want, they say, wait, they scare me. I'll in a heartbeat. Yeah,
Red car, we drive up here, set everything out. Police will come and they'll give you a little ticket. An armed individual suddenly appeared out of the bushes just when Jared was about to leave. The man took Jared hostage and demanded that he put on handcuffs. Disturbingly, the man even casually stated that he would have Jared if he had attempted to run. It's hard to determine if the man was mentally stable, which is extremely alarming, given that he was armed. At one point, the man ordered Jared to enter his car, and Jared complied out of fear. Although he didn't record that moment, Jared later updated his viewers and mentioned that it took the police nearly 2 hours to arrive. When the police finally came, they noticed 2 kids approaching the factory. While they were investigating, shockingly, the armed man threatened them if he saw them inside the factory, right in front of the police. Unfortunately, this threat became a reality. While Jared was being taken into custody for trespassing, the police received a report that the 2 individuals had been at the factory. The man was later arrested and identified as 62-year-old Ken Thomas. Despite the incident with the 2 kids, he was only sentenced to 2 years of probation. Since that day, Jared has not returned to the abandoned, haunted murder house. Gone wrong factory. I need to get out of here, try and work out his call right. Music off. Hello. In March 2020, a British YouTuber named Adam uploaded a rather disturbing video where he investigated an abandoned murder house on his channel, Adam Mark Explores. His channel mainly focuses on urban exploration, and he frequently posts footage of his strange encounters in various abandoned locations throughout the UK. In this particular video, Adam decided to explore an abandoned murder house, which is also known as Sally's murder house, located in Enfield, England. According to the legend, a young girl named Sally was murdered in the house and later buried in the woods nearby. This house is considered one of the most haunted mansions in England and has been linked to paranormal activity for many years. Adam begins the video by exploring various rooms in the house and shows his viewers the creepy graffiti and warnings displayed on the walls. Throughout his exploration, he mentions that the house is in poor condition and has been left abandoned for quite some time. After investigating the lower level, he chose to go upstairs. As he was making his way up, he suddenly heard a loud noise coming from one of the rooms he had just left. And this is when it started to take a very disturbing turn. This is very Amit Ayil. Sally's in the woods, through the wall. Oh my God, the blue ball in there. This is disgustingly scary. This house has bad vibes. But we'll just make our way down because that's downstairs there. Wow, this is strange. Are these all old wardrobes? Right, we'll have a little bit of fun, guys. What film does this house remind you of? Let me know in the comments because I know what I'm getting. Said it 3 times, right? Tell me if you hear anything and I'm not just freaking out on my own. We're just going to check up the upstairs. Off. Hello? That after hearing the loud noise, Adam quickly went downstairs to investigate, but he, unfortunately, found nothing. To make things even more disturbing, after Adam released the video, his viewers noticed something that he had overlooked. While exploring, several comments on his video pointed out that the blue ball in the center of the room hadn't been there when Adam initially explored the room, and that Adam might have seen the same ball again on the top floor, but he was completely unaware of any of this and continued with his exploration. As he was attempting to understand the source of the loud noise he had just heard, he suddenly hears water flooding into the basement. Right, let's head downstairs now and find out what that bloody running water is. No way, I've figured out what that is. Oh my God, someone's flooded the basement. Oh my God, who the heck's done that? Guys, my head's gone now. Somebody's flooded the basement. Don't even know what you do about that. There's not even any wind, but this is the last room. Oh, my head's gone. Just another utility room and then back up. All right, let's get out of here and try and work out who to call after observing the water flood. Into the basement, Adam became overwhelmed with paranoia and anxiety over what he was witnessing, leading him to decide to call it a night. However, leaving the house wasn't going to be as simple as he'd anticipated. While he was heading down the stairs to exit the house, he was startled by the sound of a piano coming from one of the rooms. Right, so I need to work out who to ring to sort that flood out. Oh, and I'm hearing some weird stuff, man. I need to get out of here. Try and work out his call. Right off. Hello? Oh. Forget this. Out after hearing someone play the piano, Adam rushes into the room to see who was pressing the keys, but yet again he finds no one there. Disturbed by these strange encounters, Adam, afraid for his life, ultimately decides to leave the house. The mystery of how the blue ball ended up in the middle of the room, along with the source of the loud bang and the piano playing, remains unsolved, as Adam never discovered the truth behind any of these strange events. Exploring haunted school encounters. Look at this. This will make a good thumbnail. What the door like that? I think somebody's in there. There, in May of 2023, a YouTuber named Chris Hill uploaded a pretty terrifying video titled Exploring Abandoned Robert Fulton Elementary School on his channel Herc Hill. His channel is mainly dedicated to urban exploration, and he frequently uploads footage of his disturbing experiences in various abandoned locations. In this particular video, Chris explores an abandoned school known as Robert Fulton Elementary School, located in Cleveland, Ohio. The building is over 92 years old and has been abandoned for more than 13 years. This neighborhood is notorious for crime and is considered one of the roughest areas in Cleveland. In the video, Chris decided to explore this school alone at midnight. As he navigates through the building, he shows his viewers the extent of damage and decay inside. While venturing deeper into the school, Chris hears a strange noise coming from one of the classrooms, but he doesn't find anyone else inside and goes back to his exploration. However, after about 15 minutes into his visit, as he makes his way into the basement, he discovers evidence suggesting that someone else might be in the building with him. At that moment, he suddenly hears a loud noise coming from one of the rooms, and this is when things take a very disturbing turn. That scared me. I thought that was like a body laying there. Tripping. Look at this. This will make a good thumbnail. Why is that door like that? What the hell? I think somebody's in there. Somebody put this in front of the door. Somebody's in there. That shit's still there. Don't explore alone. Hearing a loud banging noise, Chris realizes he is not alone. As he steps into one of the classrooms to investigate, he discovers a creepy message written on the whiteboard that reads, "Don't explore alone." Additionally, there is a sign on the door that reads, "Keep out." Despite these disturbing warnings urging him to leave, Chris decides to enter anyway. As he makes his way inside, he finds more evidence indicating that someone is indeed living there. This is when Chris encounters something truly disturbing. "Keep out. Oh, bet somebody lives in here. Somebody's been living in here. Oh, somebody's in there. I'm out." After hearing the terrifying scream, Chris, afraid for his life, quickly runs out of the building, hoping the man isn't chasing him. If you look closely at the footage, you can see what appears to be parts of his feet when Chris pulled back the curtain in his room. Despite the terrible condition of the abandoned school, someone was living there. To make matters even more disturbing, while Chris was watching back the footage later that night, he discovered something even more alarming. When he first entered the building, his GoPro had captured something he hadn't noticed before. In the footage, a man's shadow can be seen in the distance walking into one of the rooms. It's unclear if this was the same person who screamed at Chris or someone else entirely. But given the loud bangs and strange noises Chris experienced during his visit, it's likely that the man was watching him the whole time. Fortunately, Chris managed to escape the potentially dangerous situation safely. And as of the time this video was uploaded, he has not returned to the abandoned school. Was watching back the footage later that night, he discovered something even more alarming. When he first entered the building, his GoPro had captured something he hadn't noticed before. In the footage, a man's shadow can be seen in the distance walking into one of the rooms. It's unclear if this was the same person who screamed at Chris or someone else entirely, but given the loud bangs and strange noises Chris experienced during his visit, it's likely that the man was watching him the whole time. Fortunately, Chris managed to escape the potentially dangerous situation safely, and as of the time this video was uploaded, he has not returned to the abandoned school. Encountering old lady, little table there, a few bits, loving that wardrobe, just setting.